Our panel of the Judgment of Paris is by Lucas Cranach the Elder and Workshop, and was painted around the year 1520. Detailed information about the work is included in our catalog entry, but I would like to say a few words about the subject and why it has remained relevant for over 3,000 years. The story is a legendary one, based in part on historical events. The mythological part begins when Eris, the goddess of discord, tosses a golden apple marked "to the fairest" into a party attended by the goddesses Juno, Venus, and Minerva. Each claimed ownership, and Jupiter appointed Paris, the son of the king of Troy, to decide who was the most beautiful. Mercury, both the messenger god and the god of war, brought the three goddesses to Earth, where Paris, depicted here as a warrior clad in contemporary steel armor, slumbers by a tree, his horse seen peering out from behind a hedge. By contrast, the armor of the bearded Mercury is fantastic, with skin-tight, fish-scaled leggings topped by peacock-feathered elements. He bends down to awaken Paris with a gentle tug on his shoulder, as the three goddesses, wearing jewelry and little else, wait for this first-ever beauty contest to begin. They are depicted with almost identical faces and bodies, varying only in the positions in which we view them, and they view us. Perhaps aware that their looks alone will not win the prize, each resorts to bribing Paris. Juno promises him wealth and power. Minerva, the goddess of wisdom, offers him knowledge and the skills of warfare. Venus, goddess of love, offers him the most beautiful woman in the world, Helen of Troy, wife of the Greek king Menelaus. Paris's verdict was a fateful one. He gave the golden apple to Venus and was rewarded with Helen, whom he carried off to Troy. The Greeks then mounted an expedition to reclaim her, thus beginning the Trojan War, which would bring about disaster and the destruction of Paris's own city. From a story based on historic events of the 12th or 13th century BC, to its telling by Greek and Roman authors, to medieval literary interpretations in the Renaissance Germany of Lucas Cranach, and finally to us today, what keeps this story so vital? One reason is that we see that some of mankind's lesser traits have always been present: indolence, vanity, and corruption. But more than that, I think it is that the same choice that Paris faced is one that everyone makes repeatedly throughout life. We are presented with opportunities for money, power, knowledge, love, and pleasure almost every day, often at a substantial personal price and frequently with unforeseen consequences. How we respond is our choice, our personal judgment of Paris. This painting from 500 years ago asks us to decide how we live our lives today.